My husband calls it getting in my zone, and not much happens once I get in my zone.
Artistic creation and the love of baking has always been a passion for Cindy Finnegan. Since she was young, her time in the kitchen has been spent baking treats and creating tasty snacks for friends and family. Although it's something that's been a staple in her life, it's really only been a hobby, something to do in her spare time. A year and a half ago, that all changed. After 10 years as a wedding planner in Kelowna, she was forced to simply stop and relax.
It just got to the point where I was getting burnt out, and it was actually my husband, and he said, okay, you're not feeling well all the time, let's go and get this checked out. And my doctor said, yeah, you need to stop. And it's hard sometimes to just stop your life. So I did, I stopped my life, and within a week I'm like, what am I doing? I've been so stressed, I felt all this stuff falling away.
Her life then essentially became a blank slate, and she knew anything was possible. With plenty of time to sit and think, she headed back into the kitchen to help pass the time and create some positive energy.
I was bored and trying to find something to do, so I started making some cakes, and I kind of reconnected with my love for baking, combined with a love that I have aside with sculpting.
With a renewed sense of passion, Cindy took the plunge, committing herself to turning her former hobby into a full-time job. With the help of Community Futures and Work BC, she took part in the 10-week self-employment program, building the skills necessary to create her own business from the ground up.
That program was a gift. It was unexpected, and it changed my life. I wouldn't be where I am today without the help of Work BC and Community Futures, for sure. They walk you through, start through finish, through doing a business plan.
Earlier this year, the dream was realized with the opening of Cakery Arts, a business created on passion and self-empowerment.
It's been quite the transition, and the realization that I can, and I think sometimes just putting yourself out there and asking people, what do you think about what I'm doing, is amazing. Because every time I made a cake, people would look at me and say, why aren't you doing this for a living? They've been saying that to me for years, and I never listened. I would just blew it off and like, oh yeah, But now it's actually happening. Constantly learning. I mean, it's a really evolving industry for sure. Like, there's so many new products and new techniques always coming on the market. There's something very empowering about having that freedom to, live in the world of a creative and just be able to focus my energy in such a positive way. It's a complete turnaround from what I was doing before. You can see how just painting a little bit on there just makes everything just kind of pop and glisten. And then when I do the leaves, I'm going to do them in probably 3 or 4 different colors of green, and then brush them with the gold as well, so they all kind of have that kind of metallic-y look and feel to it.
In an industry driven mainly by weddings, Cindy is hoping to create her own niche, crafting a highly personal experience that will help families celebrate time and time again with fun, artistic creations.
I want to be your family baker. That's who I am, and I want to be involved in your family and get to know, who you are and what your cakes are about and why you celebrate. It's a great thing to be involved in, for sure.
Working out of a professional kitchen at Munan's Post in downtown Kelowna, Cindy's long-term goal is to open a storefront in Kelowna, a place to help spread her positive creativity. Reporting for Go on Shaw TV, I'm Brendan Osborne in Kelowna.